I'm with Isla McLean in Cirencester. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Now, you recently won a global vote for your product idea, which is hopefully going to be made by an American company called Quirky.
Yep.
So tell us about your product idea and how you came up with it.
Well, a couple of years ago I was falling asleep on a train and I just bought a new handbag. It was actually this handbag I bought. And I was slightly worried that someone would take it if I nodded off. So I wanted really to buy a product that I could secure my bag with and would sound an alarm if someone tried to take it. So I looked around on the internet and tried to find something and I couldn't. And so I thought, why not try and invent it?
Okay. Product's called Security Loop, but how does it work?
Okay, so basically what it is, it's a small, very lightweight device. It's probably about that big, and it has a retractable cable, a very strong cable, which you pull out, you wrap through your bag, and then wrap it through the arm of a chair or a luggage rack or whatever, and then connect it back into itself. And once you connect it back into itself, you then it's got like a little combination lock, which is TSA approved, which will then secure it in there. And if someone tries to cut the cable, which is quite difficult to do, but if they do manage to cut the cable, it sounds the alarm.
Okay, so what did you do next?
I did a lot of market research and found out things like 800,000 bags are stolen at airports across Europe and the United States. Cost companies billion pounds even, to sort of replace those sort of lost information from those laptops. Also, just sort of general people with their experience in bag snatching, and UK trains found that 200,000 bags are stolen on UK rail network every year. So I thought, well, obviously there's quite a big market for this. And I went about sort of getting funding and started making it and took it all the way through to manufacturing. Although it got to the point where it really needed investment, and retailers at the time, because of the credit crunch, were nervous putting new products onto their shelves. So I came across a company called Quirky, which would take my product to market for me.
Okay, so what do Quirky do? I mean, how does it work?
Well, Quirky is an online company. It's quirky.com. And basically what they do is anyone who's got an idea for a product that they think is a good idea can put their idea onto Quirky. It costs $10 to do so. And then the public then vote for which product they think is the best product and Quirky should take on and make and manufacture and distribute. So once you sort of get through that stage and you win, which I did, and I think there was 147 other products the week I was on, so it was a bit of a long shot, but I won, so that was great. and so I got through that, and then what they do is they try and calculate how many they need to sell to justify starting the manufacturing. And so it gets to that point where they say, right, for my product you need to sell 1,600 units and then we'll start manufacturing it. So the public then commit to buying it, and then once 1,600 have reached, they will make it.
Wow, okay. So why would people vote for the products or pre-order them?
Well, everyone who votes for a product during that sort of initial stage or pre-orders it when it goes into pre-sale will also receive a small amount of royalties on all future sales of that product. So you will, if you pre-order yours now and it sells millions and millions, you will get a little bit of money every time one sells.
Well, that sounds a bit too good to be true. What's the catch?
Well, there really is no catch. What Quirky sort of seeks to do is take the risk out of everything. So they're taking so to justify their startup cost for manufacturing, they need those commitment, and then retailers will buy knowing there's a strong market for it. So retailers then don't go, oh no, it's a new product, we don't know whether it's going to sell, I don't want to put it on my shelves. They're like, well, actually it's already got a lot of people wanting it, so we're then happy to put it on our shelves. And Quirky's then, yep, I'm happy to make it. So everyone's kind of happy knowing there's no sort of massive risk and financial layout without a definite return. So it's just a clever new way of getting products to market.
Fantastic. But have Quirky actually taken other products to market successfully?
Yeah, they've taken quite a lot. They've got iPhone and iPad accessories, they've got car accessories, they've got bathroom accessories, they've got kitchen accessories, you name it, it's on there. So, I mean, it's anyone's idea of any type of product, so the range is quite huge. But yeah, quite a few have gone to market. And then when they do, Quirky has global distribution and a partnership with the American shopping channel HSN. So it then goes on to HSN, and they have a little Quirky section on HSN just for Quirky products.
Right. And if I pre-order, what is the best and worst case scenario?
Well, the worst case scenario, let's do that one first. The worst case scenario is that you've spent 5 minutes pre-ordering it online. They don't charge you when you pre-order it. They only charge you once you've reached the required amount of sales. So you've just spent 5 minutes putting your details onto the Quirky website, and that's all you've really lost. It doesn't get made by Quirky. It never reaches its required amount, and Quirky, drop the product from their line. That's the worst case scenario. Is you haven't lost any money. You've just lost a bit of your time, maybe.
Okay.
Best case scenario, you spend £16. It costs between £15 and £16. The product's called Security Loop, and it costs between £15 and £16. And basically then it just you've spent that £15-16, it starts getting distributed, it goes global, and you receive loads of royalties. Once you sort of log into your Quirky account, it's got a screen which shows you how much you're earning for every unit sold. So you can see your royalties sort of creeping up, and when that reaches $75, you can then ask them to transfer it into your bank account.
Okay, so say now that I like the product Security Loop and I'm a big fan, I can see the potential.
Yeah.
And how would people pre-order it and earn their royalties?
Just go onto their site, quirky.com. They ask you for your name, an email address and a password. So you just log in, that's completely free, takes a couple of minutes. And then go onto their online shop. So online shop, under their travel section, you will find Security Loop there ready for pre-order. Click on add to cart, go through the usual steps of just putting in your bank details, and then it will go, yep, confirmed, and once 1,600 have been reached, they will take that $25 off you and send you your product and calculate your royalties, and once that reaches $75, you then can start transferring that into your bank account.
Brilliant. I'm going to pre-order mine today.
Yay!
Best of luck with it all.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Isla.